Hey, it's Cal here. To Blue video, but before I get started with this video, I wanted to share just a little bit of being raw, right? It's okay to be raw, and I don't really want to say anything too personal, right? But I think part of being raw is to express openly some of those things that you kind of got inside yourself, and to trust that everything will be okay. And even like to embarrass yourself is just a sign of trust, like that fuzzy feeling that you feel when you feel embarrassed. That's actually the feeling of love, because you trust that everything's gonna be okay. And so it's like right now, I don't know where I got this vibe. I don't know if it's my dad or just a release of kind of what has been going on in my life. It's like I feel like someone's gonna call the cops on me. I feel like someone is calling the cops on me, like I've done something wrong, or like I'm gonna get in trouble. And it just doesn't feel very good. It makes me feel scared, because there has been times in my life where I've kind of gotten in trouble by the police when I was younger. So maybe it's just a clearing of that. And the past few weeks with my parents here, it's just like my dad has this really bad energy about him, where he like has a lot of attachments to I guess, I don't want to say me, but like tries to attach him to me when I'm around. And it's like creates all these problems, and it's like all these things from my past that he hasn't healed himself from. And it's like maybe I'm still healing from that, or maybe it's just like life saying like get the fuck out of here. But it's like I'm still in this position where it's like there's not people responding to me. I know where I need to go. I know who I'm supposed to start a life with. I don't want to like I know who I'm supposed to, like with all these spiritual things happening to me these past 2 years, it's like I know who I'm supposed to start, or know the people I'm supposed to go forward and move forward with life with all this energy, and move forward with, and to bring this to the world. I know who those people are. And it was just frustrating that they won't respond to me, that I feel like some of them aren't seeing me for who I truly am. I feel like I'm being misjudged, misunderstood, like maybe kind of projected upon, like delusions of people, like thinking that I'm not who I am. But I have really something really amazing and special to offer to people. And it's just it's heart-wrenching, because I've been trying to get people to see this my whole life, and then it's like I see people that are like, whoa, like this is who I've been my whole life. Society and life has just kind of pushed me down. Now it's like I'm just like, grr, like the bear, like breaking through it, or like the tiger with all the passion. And it's like I can't. I've had enough of this. It's like makes me want to cry, right? I don't know why. And I feel like this is really my energy coming forth, but it's like I need people here to work with me so I can ground this. And it's like people gotta have conversations with me. People gotta talk to me. People gotta pay attention. It's like I got this. Like just be here. It's like people talk about being in the moment. It's like, but then there's no one in the moment with you, and you're like, what the fuck? So went on a little bit of a rant there. You know what? I'm just going to do a second part of this video. I'll post this, and then I'll do a second part of just sound healing. So with the flute, specifically with the flute. So stay tuned. I got something awesome to offer you. And also, I feel like I don't get very many views on these videos, because I have something more amazing to offer, and where I'm supposed to connect with people and to bring this energy forth together, because that's the age of Aquarius. But it's like I want to get moving, I want to get rolling on this. And it's like, where are the fucking people? Where are the people to hear and assist me? And it's like, okay, well, free will choices have to be made, and people have to move through their own barriers to even be able to see who they're supposed to do this with. And it's like, even though I can see it, and it's not even about seeing it. It's just like a knowing in your heart and trusting that, right? Trusting that and listening to your heart and paying attention. And it pisses me off, because I see someone with so much divine potential, and it's just like she's like trying to do it all by herself. And it's like, no, hey, I'm over here, like maybe this person's just moving through a lot of her own shit, and so I need to respect and honor that. But it's like, how do I even know that if this person is not responding or reciprocating me on a physical level? But then it's like telepathy and like on an energetic level, like I'm being reciprocated. So it puts me in this like vortex, in this tornado of just like confusion, where I feel like Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. And it's like, I'm in Nebraska too, by the way. It's like I'm in a tornado and I'm spinning, and it's like I've not yet landed in this it's like I've landed in this wonderland, but it's just like now I'm like back in the tornado again. I'm back in the tornado, and it's like I'm trying to go home. This isn't my home in Nebraska anymore. It's like, is Kansas my home? Fuck, maybe I'm supposed to go through Kansas or something. Like, but I've gotten intuitive messages where my home is at. And I've been told these things by spirit that like from a heart-centered way. I know some people listen to spirit and their ego like gets in their way. It's like, this was different. This was loud. This was clear. This was easy to understand. And then it was like, it didn't get reciprocated to me, and I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like confused. Like what? But it's just like fusing everything together. It's like right now, it's like I'm the conductor of this hot air balloon, right? It's like I'm the conductor of, ever seen South Park, the Imagination Land episode where the Imagination Land guy, he looks like Saint Germain, right? And he's taking the kid, or he's got the mustache like Saint Germain. He's taking the kids into Imagination Land. And it's like, I feel like kind of like I'm that blimp driver in a way, maybe. Or there's like an angel like Saint Germain, like in Mother Mary, and other angels like guiding us and helping us steer this blimp into our imagination land, into our dream of that we need to ground and bring to the earth. And it's like, I'm the person that's breathing, doing the breath work, bringing the life force and the energy and the passion and the fire and I mean other stuff too. But it's like, yeah, it's trying to think. It's like talking about South Park. It's like this mountain in South Park that's like a volcano reminds me of Mount Shasta. And at the end, the beast or whatever is like actually turns out to be nice and save these kids, and he like weaves wicker baskets and gets the kids over the river of lava, which is like Mount Shasta is like this ancient volcano, and is like there's so much spiritual energy about it. And had a dream about this mountain like almost 2 years ago now. It's been so long now. It's like I had this dream of either it was Anastasia, or I feel like it was my life partner, just symbolically came across as my brother's girlfriend for some reason. Maybe that was because my brother's girlfriend's an Aquarius, and it relates to the energy, and it needed to be hidden at the time of who my life partner was. But I know who that is now. And it's like she was drawing rainbows on a chalkboard. So I really feel like I'm supposed to make some kind of business. You know, I don't want to get into the old capitalism ideas when I say business, but like I need to make money, right? I need to pay the bills, not necessarily make money, but I mean just have the basic essential needs to be able to be creative, not have to worry about that. And it's like, she's drawing rainbows on a chalkboard. So I feel like me and my life partner are supposed to bring forth this rainbow body in like healing and yogas and breath work and spiritual messages, and work together. Like we really need to work together and bring this true, authentic, romantic, or like a true, authentic, true loving relationship of how divine masculine, divine feminine counterparts on an external physical level are supposed to interact with one another. Like that is something that the earth needs right now. There's so much confusion, and the earth needs all this other stuff that me and my soul family and everyone else all together are bringing forth. It's so important. And there's just this deep churning inside of me where, I mean, I do not want to be here at my parents' house, but I can't just like leave and not have a place to go. You know, I can't just sit there and spin in the desert and get myself in a shitty situation where I don't have money. And it's like I expected people to be there for me and to help support me. And it's like I had to go back to my parents to have them support me financially, which just created way more fucking problems than than anything else. And it's like, it's really, really hard. I need my soul family, I need my life partner in my life now to help me ground this energy. And it is so important, so utterly important that it happens now, the end of this year, in the end of this month. It's like, and I need communication and reciprocation on a physical level. No more of that spinning in the astral tornado bullshit. I'm done with the bullshit. I've had enough. I've been so patient, so graceful with this. I've kind of pushed on doors, see if they're ready to open. It's like, okay, this is not ready to open. I'm going to go to this, and sacrificing money for one thing, which I hardly have enough of. Sacrificing my health sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time, but it's like, I feel like I sacrifice my health sometimes by coming and being at my parents' house where there's just so much toxic stuff, and it's hard to be around that and not get cut up and eat shitty pizza like I did last night. I feel horrible about that. It's not good for me. But wow, this video turned out a little different than I thought. So right now I'm gonna end this, upload this, and then I'll do a flute one to bring forth some healing energies. So Cal Forever here. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for paying attention to me. I mean, I hope, I hope that was accurate for me to say. I know.